everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a beauty video and we're going to talk about my, what month are we in? June? Yeah, June favourites. Let's do the June favourites, shall we? Number one is this shower gel, and this is really random, but honestly you're going to really thank me for this recommendation. It's really good, and it is the Dead Sea collection. This is stocked in Home Bargains, which is one of my favourite shops in life, to be honest, and this is the hemp and coconut lime scent, and it's just their shower gel. I think the packaging of this is really nice. I think it's kind of spa-like looking. You get a load, you get 1,000 ml, which is a bit of a weird way of wording it. I don't know why they didn't just, weird. But this smells gorgeous. It's kind of like, it is just a coconutty lime smell. It smells really nice. I like the pump action. I find that quite satisfying in the shower. And they do a lavender one, which I think would be really nice in the winter months as well. And I think this is like a nice kind of good family shower gel, if that makes sense. And it was like $2.99. Really like this. Honestly, try it. It's bloody lovely. I think it would also be really nice as a hand wash as well. If you had, like, you know, a nice guest bathroom and you needed like a big hand wash, I think this looks really zhuzh. What's the hell is zhuzh? Really bougie. I don't know what I'm on about. So that's that. Then the other bits I've got are skincare related, but facial skincare. Now, they're all to kind of do the same thing, which is basically, due to lack of sleep, my skin, I feel, looks grey a lot of the time and a bit dull, and my pigmentation thing here has kind of come to surface a little bit, which I don't think is necessarily a pregnant thing. I think it's more to do with the fact that it's been really sunny lately. But anyway, I've been using a combination of these two. The AHA Fruit Acid Booster from Me Plus, I think that's what it's called. It's a Superdrug range anyway. And then I've also been using, you know I love this, I've done a full review of it, which I'll link down below for you, the Retinol Reface from Indeed Labs. This is my preferred retinol, and I feel like with this it just kind of makes my skin better. It just kind of evens everything out a little bit. So these two combined have been kind of helping with texture and pigmentation. And then this, which is Madame Lala Tan, it's a cute name. This is their face bronzing serum. This is tinted and it does pack quite a punch. So what I would do is, if you're not doing a full tan, maybe mix a little bit of it with your regular moisturiser or your serum, but do make sure you wash your hands, or what I do is apply on a cotton pad, just a little sweep over your face, and it just gives you that bit of glow back and makes you look a little bit less grey and a bit tired like me. Then for makeup favourites, well, this isn't technically a makeup favourite, but I've put my kind of everyday essentials in this clear makeup bag, just because I'm getting really quick these days and I don't want to be rummaging around for things that I use pretty much every day. So having them in a bag that I can see, what I do is I just pop a like little tea towel on my dresser, tip everything out and rummage through it, and it seems to kind of be really easy for me to find things that way. So I really like that. And that was from Superdrug as well, but you can get them from most places. Then base product wise, I have been massively into my MAC Face and Body foundation. I've got the shade C3. I sort of am between C3 and C4, but I've got it in C3 anyway, and I love this. It's such a lovely foundation. It works really well if you want just kind of like a nice sheer coverage, but you can build it up. It kind of, once you start to rub it in, it almost like gets thicker and you get a little bit more coverage. It's nice on days when it's really warm and you don't want too much. It works really well, and I think you get a lot of bang for your buck for it as well, which sounds a bit weird, but I do really enjoy it. I just think it's one of those products that's always a good go-to, and it kind of gives you a nice glow if you're really tired as well. I'll show you what I mean about the texture. So it's really watery, and then as soon as you start to blend, it gets thicker. Can you see that? It's weird. I really like it. And you can use it on your body as well, like it gives that kind of lovely glowy finish. So that is that. Then also I have gone back to using this cream highlight from Benefit, and it's the What's Up cream highlight. I wish they would change the blooming packaging of this. Benefit's packaging just it's cute, but it's not practical, and it's just irritating. Like this stupid thing at the end, is you don't use this to blend. It's just not practical. The highlighter stick at the end is beautiful. It's a lovely champagne colour. I haven't got any on today, so I'll put some on and show you. So like that. I cannot see a thing. I don't know if you can either. Just on the high points, and it's really, really, really pretty. There we go. Natural, subtle, not too gold, not too pink, not too silver, and definitely not too blue. It just gives a really lovely kind of colour, and I really, really love it. I just wish the packaging was different, and I've been using that pretty much most days, but I didn't today because I was really hot and I thought I didn't need any extra help in that department. Then eye products. This is something I picked up recently from, I think, like Feel Unique or Cult Beauty or somewhere, and it's just the Wet n Wild waterproof, sweatproof eyeshadow in the shade Running Naked. I'm such a fan of these cream eyeshadows where you just shove it on and blend it with your finger. I'm yet to find the perfect matte one. I want to find a matte one. I hear the Kiko ones are really good, but this one's like a nice sort of shimmer. And the formula is really lovely, and you know, you can get these from like Laura Mercier, Bobbi Brown. I've got those types of ones as well. It's just that there, and it's just a nice, like, sweeping, easy thing to just pop on your eyes on days when you want to wear a bit of eyeshadow but you haven't got time to be faffing about with brushes. A little blend, and it just looks pretty. And then if I tend to need something else with that though, so what I'll usually do is then with my bronzer just do a little bit of like crease shading with a bronzer, and it's a really quick and easy eye look. Speaking of eye looks, mascara. I need to film a video about mascaras for you because I have got very short eyelashes. They're very difficult eyelashes. They're also, I have eyes that make up smudges really easily on them, so I always end up with that black around my eyes, and nobody wants that. And I have discovered quite a few mascaras that are not all waterproof formulas that work really well. This one is a waterproof formula, and I didn't know that Essence did a waterproof formula of the Lash Princess. I love Lash Princess, the original, but it smudges like no one's business on me. I end up with it like down here and up here, and it just moves around. The waterproof version does not. You get the same effect. It's cheap. It's like £4 or something like that. And bearing in mind, some of my other favourites are the MAC 3D Extra Dimension. I love that one, but that one, like I said, is expensive. It Cosmetics Superhero, bloody great, expensive. L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic is fantastic, but it dries out very, very quickly, which is a pain. And this is really, really nice. I'm wearing it today. Like I said, my eyelashes aren't anything spectacular, but it's, you know, 4 o'clock and it's been on all day and it's hot and it's not smudged or flaked, so I really like that. And also I really like the Maybelline Lash Sensational as like a topper to keep everything in place. I am a 2 mascaras kind of girl, so what I will usually do is I'll do something like thickening like this, and then I'll go with something lengthening on top and kind of build the length a little bit at the tips and comb through and set it all in place. That's what I do with mascara. I very, very rarely wear just one mascara. I feel like my eyelashes need all the help they can get, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's everything. Can I just tell you something, right? I'm going to just wipe that off. I've got a baby wipe next to me because I have a baby, so I have these things lying around. Oh great, I didn't need to pull out 2. I haven't properly filmed for ages, and I had some time this afternoon to get it all done, and I filmed like 4 videos and I've enjoyed myself so much. I love it. I love talking to the camera, and I've really enjoyed it, so thank you for allowing me to do this, because I do really enjoy it when I get to do it properly. But I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll see you soon.